It is September 10th, 1952, and the morning sky over North Korea is bright, clear, and deceptively peaceful. Cutting through that blue stillness are two Marine F4U-4B Corsairs, old but trusted blue aircraft with powerful engines and long, bent wings that still carry the spirit of World War II. In the lead is Captain Jesse Folmar of Marine Fighter Attack Squadron 312, the famous Checkerboards. Flying just off his wing is First Lieutenant Willie Daniels, his dependable partner on countless missions. The pair are on a strike mission, loaded with rockets, bombs, and extra fuel tanks. By the early 1950s, the Corsair's no longer the king of the skies, but Marines like Folmar still rely on it to hit hard on the ground. That is their job today. Sweep the mouth of the Taedong River for enemy movement and deliver punishment if any targets appear. Folmar scans the shoreline below, checking every road, field, and patch of sand. Reports claimed communist troops were on the move near the southern bank, but the coastline looks quiet. "Do you see anything?" he asks over the radio. Daniels replies, "Negative, Checker 9." With nothing spotted, Folmar instructs the pair to continue their sweep through the estuary. He keeps searching, unaware that far above him, almost invisible against the sun, two MiG-15 jet fighters have already noticed the slow-moving intruders. Folmar and Daniels follow the river toward the sea, then turn back for a second pass. But when Folmar begins his turn, a sudden glint catches his eye. Two MiGs diving straight at them with incredible speed. "Bandits!" he shouts. Instantly, both Marines hit their emergency release switches. Their bombs, rockets, and fuel tanks fall away in seconds, splashing into the water below. With the heavy load gone, the Corsairs feel violent and alive again. Folmar slams the throttle forward and yanks his aircraft into a turn, trying to slide beneath the diving MiGs before their guns open up. The jets thunder down like falling stars, but the angle becomes too steep. Forced to level out early, they flash past overhead instead of tearing through the Marines. The maneuver works, but it only delays the fight. Folmar and Daniels fall into a defensive weave as Folmar checks behind them. What he sees next turns his stomach cold. Two more MiG-15s racing in from the left. 4 jets against 2 prop fighters. The odds are rapidly collapsing. Still, the Marines refuse to be easy prey. Folmar angles his nose toward the incoming pair, hoping to force a head-on challenge. But the MiGs close too fast. In mid-turn, both jets fire. Thick 23mm shells streak across Folmar's canopy, slicing the air just feet from his cockpit. Somehow, every round misses. Sensing the jets will overshoot, Folmar snaps his Corsair back to the right. The MiGs roar past, exposing their vulnerable tails. Folmar wastes no time. He steadies his aim and unleashes all 4 20mm cannons. A storm of shells races across the sky and tears into the closest MiG. Metal bursts glow across the jet fuselage. A trail of fuel spills out, then turns into thick smoke. The pilot ejects as his burning machine spirals down into the countryside. Folmar has done the unthinkable. He has shot down a MiG-15. But the victory is brief. 3 MiGs remain close, circling like predators. Then Folmar spots 4 more jets streaming in from the distance. 8 modern fighters now crowd the sky. The situation shifts from dangerous to hopeless in seconds. Folmar orders Daniels to dive for the Yellow Sea. The Corsairs sprint for the open water at maximum power, but the MiGs close in like arrows. Both Marines know they will not outrun them. The lead MiG locks onto Folmar. Daniels slows deliberately, forcing the jet to overshoot him. It works. The MiG flashes past, and Daniels tries to line up a shot. But the jet breaks away at the last moment, escaping his crosshairs. With Daniels distracted, the next MiG has a clean shot at Folmar. Tracers rip past his canopy, and then a violent explosion tears through the left side of his Corsair. The aircraft lurches hard left. Folmar fights the controls, but the plane is dying. He glances out at his wing and sees the nightmare. The entire left aileron is gone. A chunk of wing root is torn open, and 4 feet of wingtip have been completely sheared away. The Corsair will never land. Folmar grabs his radio, sends a distress call with his position, and unbuckles as another stream of tracers passes behind him. He slides back the canopy and jumps. The wind slams into him, spinning him violently. He regains control, pulls his chute, and drifts downward as a MiG screams past. Below him, the swarm of jets tears apart his abandoned Corsair before it tumbles into the sea in a towering splash. With the threat ended and Daniels fleeing out to open water, the MiGs finally retreat. Daniels escapes. Folmar splashes down into the waves. Within minutes, an SA-16 Albatross seaplane, alerted by his radio call, swoops down and plucks him from the water unharmed. For his courage and his incredible aerial victory, Jesse Folmar receives the Silver Star, becoming the first U.S. Marine pilot to shoot down a MiG-15. He survives the war, returns home, and lives a full life before passing away in 2004 at age 83.